Yo, yo, yo. How we doing today? It's okay. All good. Do, 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 da, 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 da. We are so close to getting this party started. Let's see here. What do we have left on Draftkings? Last time I looked, there was three things available. One was the $1. Let's see here. NFL, best ball. They opened up a new one. Damn time. I've been waiting for a new $3 since like for a while. For a while. Well, I got something in the rewards section. I'm gonna check this out. 5 in the rewards. I don't see anything that is giving me anything, but it looks like I got more tickets. I have two 25-cent tickets. I have 6 NFL play action. I still can't use my golf. It says this ticket is for a 25,000 guaranteed DFS contest to be held in September 2025, called the Ace Achievement. So I'm waiting for that one. It'd be great if I could use the. No, just gonna start when it starts. Oh, got 12 of 12 on this one. Share screen. 25K play action. Oh man, oh man. What did I get? Okay. Okay. It's a new $3 tournament. They haven't had a new tournament in a hot second. So I have not done my ranks in the last like 4 or 5 days. I've been kind of just honestly, I haven't really been doing that much drafting. Because all out there is the $1 for me to draft or the 555, and I don't have that kind of spare cash on me at this current second. I'm good. So we're just doing what comes, I guess, at this point. Did the $3, and I don't think was there any more qualifiers? I don't think there was. Silly that I can't use my $3 tickets that I've accumulated. I have six $3 tickets that I cannot use. NFL, best ball. So yeah, we did that one. We've done that one. We've done that one. Literally, we've maxed everything. Yeah, that we're gonna max. Ching ching chong. Da, 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 da. Got acclimated to the Discord over at Rumpier Sports. That is a pretty fun place over there. If you do ever want to decide to jump onto bigger time group, a bunch of good guys over there and girls talking all sorts of stuff DFS wise. Yeah, I'm in there chit chatting about best ball because I feel like that's where that's where I live currently. I was studying the week 1 DFS slate, trying to bring something to the table. So I have something to talk about, and I can participate in a good conversation. Kind of like my wife having to read for her book club. I'm studying the DFS slate, so I have something to talk about. Pretty generic start, guys. What are you going to go? Jimmy or Gibbs? Oh, what a surprise. Would it be you? Justin Jefferson? Or CMC? I'll say or CMC. That means you're going to go Justin Jefferson. And you're going to go Nico Collins. And you're going to go Malik Neighbors. And then you're going to go. What are you going to go? You're going to go Derrick Henry. Oh, wait. You're throwing off all the vibes, man. Nico. So I got that right. Did I flip it? It's 10. Billy. Do not lick your Vahuha. For JJ. Thank you. Oh, I'll take a Neighbors. Neighbors. Drake London sounds like fun. Or not. All summer I've been saying I want more Brian Thomas, so let's just get Brian Thomas here. I want Chase Brown, but there you go. There's not much difference between Chase Brown and Genty. Take Genty, most of the time there. It doesn't really correlate with the team, so at this point we were just drafting what we wanted there. It was okay. Oh man, oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful night it is. So we had a crazy day again at my household. My poor daughter. She said it came up quick on her. She shit herself at school. She kindergarten her first couple days, And she has it typically under control, but she's like a little nervous to ask the teacher to go to the bathroom. She shit all over the carpet. It's a tough day. But she handled it with as much grace as a kindergartner her could, so it's good for her. Hosed her down. She'll be back. We'll be back to school tomorrow. Let's see here. Anything crazy happen? Jacobs early in the second. Pookie made it all the way to Jefferson. You don't get that combo that often. Bucket of CD. Very running back heavy. I'm glad I grabbed a running back because who knows? Like Hampton probably goes in this next little bit here. It wouldn't be a stream without a yawn, boys. It wouldn't be a stream without a yawn. It wouldn't be a solo stream without a yawn. I think I just have to talk so much that my mouth just naturally tires out. I don't know. I really don't know. I just had a 3-leg parlay to pretty much get my money back from the day. turned 10 into 56. Plus, I did a round robin, which got me $3. So, thank goodness. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, that's enough. Mike Evans pulled him up. Okay. Elite quarterback is still there currently, with Josh still not being picked. Jaden's still available. I guess, yeah, between me seeing it and then me clicking the draft board, they have all gone off the table. Oops. We're going running back heavy. Oh, maybe not. Who am I missing here? We're going to go Marvin Harrison. You know, let's go T Mac. Take Ken Walker. No, Carolina, Seattle. I was going to be disappointed if they had taken them, but they didn't. So. Oh, I missed the spread in Tyler's show. Oh, my guys, I didn't know you guys. That was you guys. I thought that was like Bruni and Andrew. So watch it later, but you know, it is what it is. What number draft is this? Not too many more past the last time I told you guys. I slowed down pretty heavily because there wasn't any drafts for me to do. So I've been doing a lot of uh the underdog dailies. So on here, this is 470 on DraftKings. And then with the underdog stuff, we're probably looking, I don't want to log in and all that stuff. So roughly like close to 600. Close to 600. I wasn't expecting it to fizzle out the amount of entries that were available. Because last year they just kept spitting out $3 contests and $1 contests, which I have a feeling they might do again. It was just, I think this year it took so long to fill the $3 that they obviously didn't want to put out another $3 until they could fill the first one. So it makes sense, right? But in another sense, like the $3 taking so long to fill up, but the $20 this year is gonna fill. If it doesn't fill, it's gonna be pretty close, which is abnormal for sure. There only might be like an extra 1,000 spots if only like 6,000, like 6,000 teams don't get picked. It's pretty close. They didn't have a lot of like, best ball weeks. They had 2 best ball weeks. They had a lot of giveaways. The missions that they've been putting out aren't like the traditional like the previous year's missions where it's like, hey, do this and you get a ticket, blah blah blah. I'm just surprised the $3 with how what it pays. So the $3 pay 1.5 million. First place gets 150,000. I'm actually turning $3 into 150. That's wild. I mean, you get 50x if you make it to the finals, but it'd be kind of disappointing to not get out of that first little realm. All right, we got 2 running backs. We don't have enough to support Rashee Rice. If I can get Waddle or Zay Flowers, I'll be happy. Either or. Yeah, this time, this is the first time the $20 is going to feel since I started playing baseball. They did a great job this year. I agree. I am 100% in agreement with that. They did a great job. Any of my guys you have 60% of like you had when you won? So it was obviously going to be Naj and Cooper Cup again, which is kind of funny, like representing the previous year's my guys. But with Naj got that injury, I was still on it until that picture came out where his eye looked like it was glued shut. And then I backed off entirely. So I went from 60% Najee to 39% Najee. And I'm not saying I went flat this year because clearly I've been seeing everybody's exposures. I'm pretty much double everybody in the best ball realm. Like I think I'm low personally because I have like 6 players and the 40+%. Well, I can give you the exact numbers. Okay, so my top exposure is Cooper Cup at 49%, Pat Bryant at 43%, Marion Hampton at 41%, Najee Harris at 39%, Luther Burden at 39%, T Mac at 37%, and Ricky Pearsall at 35%. So not my huge stands that I normally make, but well above the field on the ones that I did make my stands on. But like I said, I want to make stands on 4 to 5 players. My 4 to 5 players, I feel pretty good about other than Naj. Like that one's like still to be determined. But my Luther Burden, Hampton, Pat Bryant, Cooper Cup, T Mac, like I feel great about those. I wish I would have had more Ricky Pearsall, but that's here nor there. Let's see. Let's see here. When am I on the clock? Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not even close to be on the clock. I'll read you guys first I'll read you how many players I'm above 20%. So 2.5 times the field. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, 23. So 23 players I am practically 3 times the field on. That's a pretty good amount. T-Mac and Travis Hunter have been my guys this year. Not as much as you had Cup and Chase that year, but 52% T-Mac and 40% Hunter. Yeah, that's awesome. The year I won it, I had a bunch of Cup and had a bunch of Chase. But the real strategy behind having a bunch of Cup was that I wanted a bunch of Cup and somebody that went right next to him, which was Chris Godwin. That was the theory of the play. It wasn't so much that I wanted Cup more than I wanted Godwin, but I ended up being a really good call to put him in front of him. Sort of like I did Ricky Pearsall this year. I had Cooper Kupp in front of Ricky Pearsall, which is why my numbers are inflated towards Kupp this year at first. And then I realized, what am I doing? Ricky Pearsall is on the ascension, and he's only going to go up. Kupp is only going to fall down because that's what the best typical best ball bros do. They typically push down the older guys and bring up the younger guys. So I decided I'm going to flip that, and so I started smashing Ricky Pearsall. I still got I got to 35% or whatever it is, and I feel pretty good. But like I wish I would have had more. And that was another thing. A lot of the players I liked started to skyrocket. So like it was kind of hard to get. It was hard to get my guys this year. Partially because when I'm in the lobbies, people do target sometimes my players, and other times, like I wasn't trying to get. I didn't pull anybody up to a round ahead, other than Kupp and Pearsall. So it's a little bit different. I did have a lot of Pat Bryant early on. I had like 80% Pat Bryant, but that fell off a little bit. TJ Hawkinson. You can tell I haven't updated because Caleb Johnson's still right here. Take Addison. Yeah. And then we start taking quarterbacks. Doesn't matter who. Let's just get them. I've been having a lot of fun drafting with Will. Dropped in half since they went up. Yeah. Me too. Most of my guys skyrocketed. Thornton Jr., Horton, Manungai, Marks, JCM, Ollie was getting around 20 in round 20 and had 40% Henderson, 20% Hampton, and 30% Pearsall before they skyrocketed. Now those numbers dropped in half since they went up. Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of what I had. Like I had a lot of Ollie. I only had a little bit of Thornton. I only had like 1 or 2 shares of Thornton. I just didn't. Honestly, I thought he was smaller, to be completely honest, and so I didn't draft him. And honestly, I didn't even hear about Horton until he made that like silly touchdown dance. Like he was just like jumping up and down. And honestly, that was the first time I saw him. I was like, oh, that guy's pretty good. So I started taking him, but I was already kind of late on the bandwagon there. Trevion Henderson, I had some early, but he just jumped way too high, and I had to be out that big of a jump. I couldn't make that big of a leap on him when you're drafting him ahead of T Mac. Like, let's be honest, T Mac's way better of an option than Trevion Henderson. Like Trevion Henderson still has somebody in front of him. Don't get me wrong, I think he's easily beatable, but like that backfield is kind of potentially annoying. So I give it I don't know, like T-Mac doesn't have anybody to stop him from getting 13 targets a game. You know what I mean? Like I agree. I haven't clicked him since he jumped up. Yeah. His price is ridiculous. JCM's price is 75. He's still going 75 in this draft, and should not be going in the 7th round. But to each their own. I'm not gonna no judgment here. Now I've been drafting with Will, and so his perception of he doesn't have the players that I've had that I have. I have shares of them late, and even though we are competing with uh, earlier teams, he doesn't have any shares of those people. So I feel like we had to grab some of the complete risers, even though they're crazy cost. Yeah, it's ridiculous in the seventh. Yeah, that's so. I mean, and I'm not saying depth charts mean anything, but it's like there's a little something to him being placed fourth. Oh, we don't have any of that. We don't have that. Jacksonville, no. Carolina, no. Baltimore, gone. Minnesota, gone. Arizona, no Arizona. Let's just grab our second tight end. He's here. He's 13 picks past ADP. Take it. Where does Stroud go? 127. So if we take Jaden Higgins here, he potentially falls back to us, so we can double down Stroud and Lawrence. So I had me and my wife. Good luck to you this year, brother. Hope you finish second because I'm going to win. Yeah, in your dreams. No, I was kidding. Good luck to you, man. I hope I win, but if I don't win, I really hope it's somebody from the community, from my community, or now that I'm a part of RPS, I hope somebody from RPS. You know what I'm saying? uh, yeah, I hope it's a good person. I hope it's not a hole. Yo, yo, yo! What up, Luis? I'm good over here, man. I'm good over here. Only like how many sleeps? So today's Tuesday, so one sleep tonight puts us at Wednesday. Two sleeps, boys. Two sleeps. You're hot skipping away, bro. I'm in El Cajon, dude. I lived in El Cajon. I lived off of Harbinson Avenue, man. Well, I lived in La Mesa, but El Cajon was right there, off of Harbinson Avenue, right off the highway. It's been, I mean, it was 30 years ago, but it's like you take a right off the highway. I think there was an In and Out burger back in the day. I think I looked at that house, like, had my mom like kept it for like 2 more years. I think back in like 2006, I think it would have sold for like a half a mil or a mil. I think we sold it. We still had debt back then because we had a trailer as well. Or what is it called? What are the mobile homes? We had a mobile home down in Chula Vista. But my druggy dad had had people over, a bunch of needles and condoms everywhere. Ruined that one. Did, so he drafted Dak Prescott and Justin Fields. Did he have Garrett Wilson or any Pickens? Maybe London. No, he just took best available. That's smart. I mean, I should have done something like that, but now I know I'm done at tight end. Got good running backs. We have good wide receivers. I feel pretty good about my team. Just gotta start drafting in quantity and hope that quarterback does not go off crazy right now. Let's see here. Who is this? Mike. Hit him with the gritty. Got 76% Vermondre, absolute beast. 71% Mitchell, 64% Laporta. I think I was on my way to having a bunch of Laporta of that amount, but I toned it down. Justin Fields at 50%. I hope the best for hit him with a gritty. See, that's a true stands guy. Me and him. This year more him than me, but last year technically more me than him. But I like somebody that takes a huge stand. I like people that take big takes. I don't like his takes, but hey, I like that someone that does take a take. I like that somebody doubles down on their takes and doesn't pussyfoot around. So no quarterbacks were taken past Jordan or Drake May. So we'll like the sound of that. We'll take Stroud. What is Goff doing? No, we got to take Goff. Hey, I'm not letting this guy get 3 quarterbacks and Goff being the third one. I'll figure it out. Yeah, we could take Tesla in the next round. Holy tits, Batman. Okay. I think we take Trevor Lawrence. For the Brian Thomas stack instead of the Jaden Higgins. %41% Cup reporting in. How much did you end up with? 49%. Eric, 49%. Just shared it, but I didn't share the actual screen. 49%. Pat Bryant, 43%. Hampton, 41%. And then honestly, who knows? Who knows anymore with what Najee's going to be? 39%. I mean, my average ADP was 120. So essentially, he was my 10th round pick or nothing. He fell, 3 rounds? So that's the 13th round on average. 14th round, maybe. I lost 4 rounds of value. Not the greatest thing, but I've seen worse. Now I'm curious. So what's my highest? So we can see lineups. My best ADP valued team. I'm curious if it was what it was. 282 of ADP value. Drafted July 18th. Let's see here. Who were the big tickets here? The big tickets were 31 ADP on Tank Bigsby, 63 on Braylon Allen, 99 on Ollie Gordon. So my running back room had crazy ADP value. 23 for Ricky, 12 for Xavier Legette, 92 for Keenan Allen, Roman Wilson, Brock Bowers, Sam. It's a solid team. Solid. Yeah, all these Woody Marks drafters have got me giggling to myself. I mean, boys, I feel like they've been telling us that he was not going to be the one, not the one playing for a while. And people are still taking him like he's like this do it all back. I watched the tape. He's okay. I mean, for God's sakes, I think Michael Carter's a better running back than that guy. Bateman was my most wide receiver at 44. Nice. Got 28% burden. Nice. 33% JSN. I think JSN might have 120 plus catch a year. It's possible. We legit don't know who Darnold's going to go towards. Honestly, it doesn't even fucking matter who he likes. Like, there's so many targets available. Like, either of them can eat. And Horton can eat. Like, literally everybody in that offense can eat this year because I feel like they were scared to not throw to DK sometimes because he's going to throw it like a tantrum or fight somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you going to take Tesla? 15 picks early. I think JSN and Cup both get 100 catches, but I could be wrong. Hypothetically, yes, they both can. Will they? Probably not. Cup, as much as I'm on Cup, I think it's going to go. One person's going to have like 115, and I think the other one's going to have 89. I think that's how it's going to play out. I don't know which way though. Honestly, not too many quarterbacks going off the board. Still, Stroud did go off the board. We still have a shot at Bryce Young, which would be nice. But the guy in front of me has one quarterback, and I can definitely feel the vibe that he's going to go Bryce. Stafford. What's the hate on KL Pitts? I knew it. That son of a bitch. Take Cam Ward. Yeah, I could have technically gone. Let's see here. I'm going to take Thielen, but I just want to verify like he's one of the highest on wide receiver or highest available. Yeah, we'll take Nosh. Oh man, got him. So my highest ADP value teams, August 6th, 17th. The one we looked at, July 18th, June 16th, July 16th, and then all the ones July 17th, July 18th, June 12th, and May 27th. Who's the winner there? Ollie Gordon, Keaton Mitchell, Christian Kirk. How got minus 27 Gesicki? How's it even possible? Ollie Gordon, man. Man, oh man. How much chase did you end up with? I got 10%. I think I got 12, but let me double check. I think I got 12 on the last draft, literally the last draft. Or maybe it was 11. I can't remember. Hold on, give me a sec. Ended up with 12%. Last draft I had the first pick I had. Let's see, what is that? So that's 18 shares. $360 invested. Justin Jefferson ended up with 19%. I mean, I pretty much leveled out the first round except for Derrick Henry, Amon Ra, Guess you could say CD. It's not like too far off from 8%. Puka. So Derrick Henry, Puka are terrifying to me. AJ Brown could hurt me a lot too. If those are like the league winners, then I might be fucked. But I doubt that they are. Sleeping on my boy Henry. I still trust him. I got 20% Henry. So small story time. To go along with the year that I wanted, I was actually taking Henry pick one overall. I was picking him all over the board. I was King Henry, truther, number uno. I was taking him everywhere. And then was it week 6, week 7? It was they played Kansas City, I believe. Or no. No, they played Indianapolis. And he got that Liz Frank foot injury. And that's the same injury that took out Antonio Gates' career, I feel like, for the most part. And I just feel like nobody ever really fully recovers from it. Now he's a beast of a man, so like nothing really phases Derrick Henry, but just another year older. King Cap, the winner of the $1 million thing, said 3 years ago that he was on the like going crazy, like cuckoo crazy. So I don't know. I've been fading him ever since that. Now, was King Cap wrong? Yeah, probably. But ADP. Take our boy Trey Harris. He was, who's on our board anyway. I just want to make sure I get that one kid. I'm just gonna grab him now. I don't know where he is. Probably way too early, but I want to have some stacks here. Wait, he already went. Yeah, he already went. Shit. Let's get Tyler Lockett. Where did he go? He went right in front of me. This Beaver Adams. Oh well. Oh well. Leave it to Beaver. What are you guys thinking about the UFC fights this weekend? You guys think how they going to turn out? Or do you guys even play UFC? So no big deal if you don't. So I play. I'll have to play. Put me in, coach. Let's see here. What is top play? $18. Yeah, Barao. I can't say his name. Barao. It's only listed A400. I think Benoit Saint Denis pushes the cardio on Ruffy. I think he wins that one. $8,500. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't remember who's good or not. I know I don't like to bet on Tybora, but maybe I just auto lock every draft that I do with Bararo and Saint Denis. That shot not too great on it. No, tell him I'm next. I'm running back to yeah. Only player I won where 50% was Fannin since he was free at the end of every year. Fannin, weird. What did you get? Maybe 1% Fannin? Maybe? I don't know. I don't, I don't like the Browns. Like, I don't. My whole thing is they get players on the teams. I don't think the Browns are good. So it's like it's not a part of my core values. So let's see here. Let's see here. What do we get a fan in? Drafted August 7th and August 6th. So I went on a little bender. Back for Aaron Rodgers, week 17. I'll probably be wrong. There's nothing wrong with your last draft. Everything, that's the right way to play. All or nothing. Two teams. Chelsea, two tight end. All last draft picks. Pretty much 204, 230. Burden, teams, T-Mac, North Denver's Mike Thomas. But only as an RB3. I like 62. about Henry exposure. Eight. So a little under like what, 6%? 62, 67, 61, 69, 60, 56, 69, 62. I don't know what it is about solo streaming lately. So, so tired. I feel like I have all my face out there. So there's really not really more I could add to the conversation other than just reiterating what I've been saying for the last 4 months. Do not do the adjustment. All right. Oh, Hero fan goes. Oh, back to the lobby. Watching it. It's my name. Any day, Jesus Christ. So my team ended up with 5-10 to the classic. And right time this case man, T Mac, Kenneth Walker, James Conner, James Flowers, TJ Hopkinson, Jordan Addison, Evan Ingram, Jaden Higgins, Derek Carr, Law, Dan Moore, Ray Harris, Najee Harris, so long, Tyler Lockett, Laquan, Dave Davis, Darius Slayton, and AD Mitchell. Good team. We had better. Um, we got shut out of Garrett off, but he was 36 best ADP saying not about it. I said that right. What a move! Let me out. We can stop it in my man. Tomorrow might be, we might do a long stream on Wednesday. Do some bets and drafts. Tomorrow, hoping to have Will back on a couple drafts. And Wednesday we'll do a long stream, and then to be honest, boys, I ain't gonna shoot on Thursday. We're gonna watch the football game. We're gonna watch some football on Thursday. Oh, wait, tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow's the long stream. Oh my god, tomorrow's Wednesday. Dude, Labor Day is throwing me the fuck off. So tomorrow we're gonna have a long stream. Tomorrow we're gonna have bets, picks, um, minor DFS stuff because actually no DFS stuff. If you guys want my DFS outlook, I will be live on RPS 9 o'clock on Saturday with my wonderful host Rubio Dimes. So if you guys want to subscribe over to RPS, catch that. We'll happily have that. Also on the Patreon, we will have a bet slip. We'll have if we want to make a community slip, we can make one of those. And yeah, I'll put down my three best plays for DFS on my Patreon as well. That you guys will get started. So I appreciate everybody coming in. This has been an amazing basketball season, and I can't wait to get it started. Those I can't wait to every week. We're going to come back on Wednesdays. We're going to share our best teams. We're going to share our worst teams, and it's going to be exciting. I love sharing my worst teams. It's like always a missing a quarterback or something. It was crazy last year, but yeah, it's been fun. It's been real fun.